You see, this is why it's so difficult for me to just not only try to have a consistently good day, knowing that I'm still in this dump, or, like whether I'm here, today or next day, or if it's the weekend, just knowing I'm still employed in this dump, right? But it's just hard to even sustain a good day. I mean, I came in, I was feeling good, right? Yes, coming out of a job interview and all that. And I tried my best to be, feeling as sane as I could. But then just some little things are starting to irritate me. And that's when I'm just I'm being triggered. And all of a sudden, I'm just not having it again. It's already hard enough for me to just even have a good day in this dump anymore. And it's been evident for the last few years that I just cannot consistently, keep this trend going to where, if I'm feeling it today, if I'm doing good, this even applies to when I'm doing basketball shoot-arounds, games, and then next thing you know, despite a really good performance, if I win, then in the end, I'm still feeling like crap, I'm talking about while I'm still in that dump, there always has to be something that's making me feel, there always has to be something that just completely turns my day around, to where my mood is suddenly shifted to where my day is suddenly shifted, to make it even worse, or to make it bad after a good day to start earlier. It could, in the morning I can just have a good day, and then some little things happen, and suddenly I get triggered. It triggers me. It irritates me to a fault, and next thing you know, my day suddenly starts to suck. And it just happened today. Yes, I had a job interview earlier. I feel like I did well. But it's knowing coming into this dump, dude, it's already difficult enough for me to just sustain that good feeling. And, just knowing any little thing that's triggering me is why I just could not consistently, sustain this trend of feeling good, throughout the day. It wasn't like that in the past, where I was able to sustain so many days like what I had earlier this morning, to sustain any good days. It's not like that anymore. And just knowing I just need to leave, because going to my 13th year, it just doesn't make any sense why I'm still around. And for the most part, I'm just finding myself a lot more lazy just to even get things done, because I'm hardly ever doing anything. The ENX ad is the only thing I deal with, and even I forgot to do that. And it's I that's not even in my mind this entire weekend, right? I mean, I just totally forgot I was doing that and updating that last Friday, and I already have so much in my mind, dude. Even Armando had to remind me earlier this morning, and I was still, on my sick leave at that time, and reminded me about ENX that, and I totally forgot about it. I mean, yes, I updated it, but it was, after that, it's I just totally forgot about it. I mean, you see, that's how bad it is for me. Just still to be in that dump and just constantly forgetting. And not that I don't know how to do my role anymore. I mean, if some people are gonna feel that way, even that goddaggone company president who treats everybody like a robot, then it's like he treats everyone like a rookie, like they don't know what they're doing. The minute they make a mistake, they don't know what they're doing. And he just won't retire, dude. He just won't. And he's never gonna retire. That is to be expected. Well, you know what? I'm the one that needs to leave. I'm the one that needs to change by leaving that dump. So, and what gets me is, I remember when Rico used to be here. What was it? Like in my first and second year, and he used to get me involved. Like, I mean, not that I was like trying to chime in with him and Anna at the time. That Anna was my supervisor, and Rico was there always, like trying to get me involved, and I get that he was my friend or classmate from Cal State Fullerton, and just like he, but for the most part, like when it's not work, he tries to get me involved in other stuff. All right, but it's not so much the case, with Armando, right? And I don't have anything against him. He's a cool guy. He's a nice guy. He's not mean, all right? But it's like, I just don't know. I just feel like he just can never get me around, like in conversations as he has with Anna, and that's what happened earlier. It's like everything has to be work related, dude. Everything. It wasn't like that in the very beginning, but dude, considering how long I already worked with him, and love seeing that river. It's very nice. But considering how long I already worked with him, it's like for so many years already, man. It's like him and Anna, like and now that Anna's back in the aisle, it almost brings back that kind of bitter nostalgia. That's what I've been saying. Like it's almost like I feel left out, and to hell, I feel very left out in that fucking place, dude. It's just so bad. It's just so bad to a fault. That earlier I heard Armando and just they're having a conversation about something, and they're like laughing and all that, and the minute it comes to me, it's something work related, dude. It's you see, this is exactly why I just cannot fuck with a place like that. I mean, it's done and over with, dude. I need to move on, and hopefully, well, depending on that assessment I'm going to be given on Thursday from the HR, the lovely HR in my interview earlier, and then hopefully this will be it. I mean, I always have to think to myself that, but look, I'm sorry if I'm going off tangent here, and for some reason it's been a habit for me to go off tangent when it comes to like doing such really heated topics or just really sensitive topics. And I'm talking about sensitive as in my personal issues, not politics, just my issues. All right, my issues alone, my personal issues, most notably my friend issues and all that. And this one here is a friend issue, and I know I'm heading to Coffee Bean right now. I just want to chill there for a little bit. I'll get myself a hot chocolate. I love the Mexican hot chocolate. It's very chocolatey. But yeah, dude, I'm just saying, like, it's just like everyone that talks to me now is just, well, I mean, with the exception of a couple people, but most of the time it's just work-related stuff. And a lot of these guys, even the techs, just don't even talk to me. Well, except for the other one, the newer one. He's cool, but I mean, I'm just saying, like, that's why I'm just not getting the same vibes anymore in that place. I'm just not. I'm sorry. Anyway, let me just get into this topic because I'm getting closer to Coffee Bean. So here's the thing, man. Like, I'm just trying to understand why. Like, I'm talking about my current friends, all right, and even like ones that are just trying too hard to even keep me around. Like, look, I get it. If you're that frustrated, if you're somebody like Julio who's just been very frustrated and very like angry with me on how I've been acting and how I've been behaving and responding to certain complaints that I have, and look, I get it. Like, since the first group text incident, I knew he was just wasn't having it anymore. If that was the case, why can't people like him just block me straight out of the block, dude? Like straight up. Tristan, it didn't take long for guys like Tristan and Robbie and Andrew to do it. So I don't understand from that perspective, you know. And I get and I get that he's trying to make me better, but at this point, you know, being in this dump, and I can do all the things that these guys ask me to do, whether it's Julio, Naden, Neil, Russ, you know, a lot of people like. But it's just at this point, it's just hard, you know, to feel like I ever, you know, to apply any of their advice when it comes to just trying to better my behavior. Oh my God, is that a siren? So look, no disrespect to these guys, but it's already been tough. All right, it's just been tough from the standpoint of, you know, I'm mentally corrupted and I'm still gonna feel that way, and it showed earlier, which is why I said, like, when I felt good earlier, all of a sudden something small triggers me, and now my days start to get really bad. I'm sorry. It's going to continue to be that way until I get out of this dump officially. Then I can definitely feel like I'm in peace. But yeah, I'm sorry, dude. Like, I just feel bad for these guys. I really do. Like, I even told some of them in the group chat earlier, just don't even deal with me anymore. If you're going to continue to just, you know, like, if they're going to continue to feel frustrated, I know Carlos and Naden and Russ have all been frustrated at me, just saying that I've been blowing up their phones. And I get it. I have been blowing up their phones. But, like, you know, it's just been very constant, especially after that incident that I went through. It's almost like I just don't have any peace around me. I just don't. And look, like, I don't know what else to say. Like, I like, they're just, make it make sense to me, please. Make it make sense why these guys are still keeping, like, why are they even still keeping me around at this point as friends? It doesn't make any sense, dude. They're gonna, like, if they keep me around, they're gonna regret it, because they're gonna continue to see me at my worst, just knowing that that nothing's going to get better with me, and they're only going to continue to feel frustrated, angry, and what have you, to a point where, look at Eugene, for as frustrated as he has been with me. You know, he left one of the group chats, and then I brought him back just earlier this morning. But just imagine guys like him, Carlos, Naden, and Russ, and, you know, to even guys like Mari and Sam. I mean, hell, what the hell's going on with Sam, dude? Where did she go? She's not responding to my emails. She's probably not fucking with social media anymore. I'm just saying, dude. But whatever. So, I mean, I asked Mari about what happened with Anastasia, and if she ever responded, and she told me she didn't respond. Again, what does that tell you? She completely ignored me off. She's fed up with me, dude. She's fed up with me. And you know, that's why she is on my ex-close friendships memorial wall. Like, I mean, I know it's already been a year and I lost her number, but it's like, I need a reason. Like tell me something. Anastasia's not even saying anything. And then, I mean, that just automatically tells you I already lost a friend, dude. So it's just that. I mean, I'm sorry, dude. I'm really sorry that you know, that these guys, the rest of these guys, Russ, Abbas, Carlos, Eugene, Naden, Ray, Mari, the list goes on. Even guys are trying hard to keep me around, like Julio, and, you know, he's pretty much the only one. But look, I think they should just not waste their time anymore. They shouldn't. Don't waste your time keeping me around. If y'all feel like I'm never going to get better, despite all your advice. I mean, I don't want any of these guys to just, you know, ruin their own mental health or their physical health, just constantly still giving me advice that, you know, that they know, like, they're still going to continue to see me go off. And, you know, what's the point? What's the point of all that? And I even asked some of these guys, like, why are they even still friends with me? And I never get an answer from them. Never. So I feel like they're just wasting their time, dude. And I'm saying this because, I mean, I'm not saying that I want to push them away. No. But at this point, I feel like nothing's going to get better, you know, with our friendships if I'm still in this dump. Nothing's going to get better until, you know, somehow I find different help for my mental health's sake, for as very much declined as it's already been. I mean, the fact that I'm in this dump with nothing getting better, it's like, and the fact that I'm still dealing with this awkwardness at home after that ugly incident on the night of January 9th, you know, it's just useless, man. I mean, they're just gonna continue to hope and hope and hope, and in the end, you know, like, if I'm still in this dump, if that interview does not go through, I think they should just leave me behind. I just think they should just leave me behind because they're just wasting their time. I don't want them to continue getting angry with me. And this goes with Julio too. You know, I get what they're telling me. But at this point, like, if they feel like I'm not going to get better, dude, look, it finally took Dewey, like, after all that said, like, you know, me constantly trash talking him and all that, even though I never meant to say a damn thing, you know, saying sorry. Look, he finally left me behind. What did I tell you? So what's next, dude? Don't even bother. Like, if you have to, just block me or delete me. Don't even waste your time. I advise all these guys, even guys like Ivanka and Mari. Like, if you feel like I'm never gonna get better, just block me. I'm fine with it at this point, because I know myself I'm never gonna get better if I'm still in this dump. Despite the advice that you guys give me, it's not that I don't like, that I can't, like, I refuse to apply or listen. I just have a hard time applying them, and that's just that. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it at that, dude. I'm gonna get the coffee bean real quick. I just need to chill out and go from there. All right, so peace out, y'all. Thank you for watching, everyone. Like, share, and subscribe.